I'm Mo Rocca, and I'm excited to announce Season 4 of my podcast, Mobituaries. I've got a whole new bunch of stories to share with you about the most fascinating people and things who are no longer with us. From famous figures who died on the very same day, to the things I wish would die, like buffets. All that and much more. Listen to Mobituaries with Mo Rocca wherever you get your podcasts.
Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to another extra, the TMossBoss show. And in today's extra, I wanted to promote the fact that I have gotten back into making music. So far, I've created 2 songs. One song that should be coming out real soon on Spotify. Usually how it works on like Spotify and Apple Music, that it takes like a couple of weeks. So it ain't like how it was before where I was using BandLabs to make music and stuff, and then it's like using like loops that other people was using, so that at times songs would get backed up because it's just, all that copyright stuff. No, the song that I just recently created, it's actually available on YouTube right now. It's the last song that I just posted called We Have a Problem. And so the idea of that song was to create a hardstyle song, but I don't know, like I'm kind of like iffy on whether it's like actual hardstyle or kind of like my own spin of hardstyle. I tried my best. I'm rusty. The last time I actually sat down and created a song by scratch, it was when I came out with the 2 songs, Pluto and The Rain. So it's a little hard, creating music from scratch and then not using no samples or loops or anything. So it's the only like samples that I did use was just like free radio sound effects that was on YouTube to just give the this new song We Have a Problem, to just give it more of an effect. Like, you just really gotta hear it to like understand it and all that. I'm like, oh, okay, I get why the song is called We Have a Problem. Then the other song is more of a meme song. It's just me, fooling around and stuff, like seeing what other things I could create. Just kind of, because my thing is this: if I'm gonna create some music, even if it's bad, I still want to like create it. I still want to do something with it. So this is if you guys remember that video that Future did where he was talking about cheesecake and he said sensational, that's the idea for that song. So, but man, like I'm really trying to get back into creating more music. I think what I am gonna do is just focus on making like EDM music, because that's actually a plan that I did have, was that I wanted to create and mix of like, so like if you guys follow this guy named I think his name is Excision, or like I don't know if it's like the collective or what, but if you look up Excision like EDM, then you'll see like this guy, he be coming out with like whole mixes that's like an hour and something. And I remember like back when I was in high school, I would listen to those mixes and it was just, bro, top tier music. Okay, like Excision, top tier music. So I'm trying to create something along those lines. So I have been kind of like listening, trying to get some ideas and stuff. And then then also stay to like true to what I want to create for myself and things. So this these 2 songs, I would say that they're songs I want to create for myself. And then as the time progresses on, then the music will be a little bit more up to date and not all old fashioned sounding and stuff. But I can't say that it is a tad bit difficult creating music from scratch, because that's something that I'm not used to. I've always have used like loops, but I've tried to like make those loops into like the best sounding songs. Like if you go back to some of my earlier music, like, because I remember I would use the program Beaterator. And it was this program that came on the PSP that Timberland had was using. So I was like, I was using that. And if you go back to like some of that, like I was like trying to like make my own like loops, and then use the loops that came with the program. And then with BandLabs was like, you just kind of like press the loop and then it plays, and then you just kind of like press a bunch of different loops. I got tired of that, because especially with the last 3 albums that I came out with, the Legacy trilogy, it was very frustrating, where it was like songs was getting copyright claimed, and I'm over here, I'm like, bruh, like I made this song from scratch. Like, no, there was a time where I remember it was one of the songs I created from BandLab where a guy had he copyright claimed the music, and then he was trying to say it's my song, and I'm like, fam, we use the same program. It's not your song. If you listen to your song and you listen to my song, they're two different songs. We use the same program. And he's like, no, it's my song. It's my song. I'm like, okay, we could go on about this forever. I guarantee and I promise you, the song that you just copyright claimed, there's probably 15,000 other songs that sound exactly the same. It's not your song. Do you own BandLabs? Do you own the loops? Because if so, then you can say that you own the song. But if not, then I think once I said that, then he was all like, well, maybe I don't own this. No, I know you don't own the song because I made that song myself. I will show you that I had made that song myself. So yeah, BandLabs. BandLabs is good, but I think that's just good if you just kind of want to see like what type of music you want to create. But it did get to a point where it wasn't enough. So like that's why I was like, nah, man, I gotta get, I gotta start making my own music, with like no samples, but. Yeah, like I said, and then I'm using FL Studios. FL Studios is actually pretty easy to use. I just wished I would have used it more so I could have understood it more. But yeah, it's like you're getting into this new world of like creation. And so yeah, trying to create a song from scratch, like I'm no Kanye West or no Excision or anybody else, but I'm like, I'm doing my best. So that's one thing for sure, is that I'm not gonna let no critics try to get on me about my music. And I'm like, fam, then if that's the case, I'm like that. I want to see some people out there creating. If you're gonna criticize my music, then you go out your way and you create some music. Until then, I ain't hearing nothing about the songs that I sat down and created and that I am proud of. All right, so. But yeah, if I do decide to like do something different with the music, that I probably, cause that's something that I have done before, is came out with a remix version of a song. And I actually had did that. It was like a song that I created back when I was in high school, called Far From Over. And I used that, I created it through that Beaterator program. And then I made a remix also through that Beaterator program. And it was chill. Oh, I forgot to also mention, I used loops for this other program called Magic's Music Maker. I think that's what it was called. So yeah, man, I'm used to loops. I'm like, that's what I was using. But like I said, I got tired of it. I was like, nah, man, I just want my music to be original, like something that I create and stuff. So yeah, it's gonna take me some time. I'm trying to think. I think even the first song that I created, I wonder if I still got that song up on YouTube. If I don't, then I'm like, bro, why did I have to still have that song up on YouTube. Let me check real quick, because I'm like, there's no way possible I had took that song down. All right, hold on for a second. Let me check real quick. Nope, that's not how you spell. All right, there we go. Yeah, I still got that. Dang, 11 years ago, man. That's crazy. That is some insane stuff. Wow. I'm like, I still got it. I still got that song up. It was a song where I was like, you know what? Hey, that was the first song that I created through Beaterator. That was like the first song that I've ever created in my whole life. And I was like, I liked it. I was like, you know what? Nah, let me, go ahead and post it on YouTube. I think I had made that song like prior before I got into YouTube, because Beaterator came out, I think, a year prior. So I had that song just kind of sitting there and stuff. But yeah, man, creating music, it's something that I've always had a passion for. I've been creating music ever since, because that program, Beaterator, came out when I was 12. So I've been making music since I was 12. It might not been like original style, like, like I created this from scratch. I think there were some things, like some aspects of my song that I created from scratch, but for the most part, a lot of the music that I did create, like I said, I think it was only maybe like very few songs I've created where they were by scratch. And two that I can remember right off the top of my head is The Rain, Pluto, and then this new song that I got, where it's like, yeah, there's like some sampling, but because I'm like, Brian, I can't find like no walkie-talkie and then go around trying to copy down what they say, then it sounds perfect. I'm like, I like how it sounds, all right? So if I decide to do a remix, it'll be my own decision. But anyways, but yeah, stay tuned for some more music updates. I'll probably end up doing podcast episodes, kind of just telling y'all like a step-by-step process of how I make my music, and then, you know, kind of like a behind-the-scenes type stuff. But and also I have been thinking about doing that too, where I probably will end up doing a live stream of me creating music live. So stay tuned for those. And follow me on Twitch or Kick. I don't really know which platform I'm going to stream on when I do that. But yeah, follow me on those platforms. And yeah, until next time, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for tuning in for today's extra. Stay tuned for the next extra, and peace.